Welcome to my territory. Feel free to stay a while. Hello. Hi, y'all. Hello. I hope everybody is blessed on today. All right. Anyway, so I would have went live, but I've already went live and I did a story time and tarot. This video would not contain any tarot. Okay. So I do want to clear up some things. Okay. But anyway, so if you are not already aware, and I'm coming here because I'm divinely led. I'm divinely guided. Like if you see my screenshot, because you know of what I have on my page, okay, from a comment that was left, and no, the person wasn't cursing me out, but honey, you don't have to. There's this thing called being nice, nasty, okay, or just some stuff is just unnecessary. And if you are not aware, I am very, very, very big on respect because I give respect. Okay. I have never, ever, since I've had a YouTube, not even just my tarot channel, since I've had YouTube or any platform whatsoever on any, whether it be social media, whatever, I've never been the person to go to someone's comments and kind of project my energy or maybe something's not going right in my life onto someone else. Okay. So I just want to clear that up. Okay. And I also want to address that something doesn't have to be blatant disrespect, like out there, like I said, calling you all kind of derogatory names and all of that kind of stuff. Like you don't have to be a mathematician to have good sense. Okay. So, well, speaking of that, some people don't, and they're the smartest thing in a book on paper. Okay, so anyway, I just want to address what was left there. Okay, and I feel like it was a little less. I don't even know. I can't call it a trigger because I've had worse on my page before. But like I said, all of that happened because I am divinely led and guided to do things. All of that happened so we can get here, okay, to this video right here, okay? I'm here to help, okay, for entertainment purposes only, okay? But I'm here to genuinely, truly help you, okay? Not just try to run up a check. Not to just try to run up some subscribers, not just trying to, I don't know, be loved. I'm more, some people love me, but a great majority of people, especially when you telling the truth, will hate you and they will come for you. Okay. So to all of my people that really like you're out here and you're doing the same thing, like, just know, like, we're in this together. Keep telling the truth, keep doing what you do, okay? Carrying that light and that good word within you, okay? Not just your made up what you feel in your own world. No, this is the real thing, okay? It's the real thing. I'm talking about people who not only know the truth, they reveal the truth, okay? So, and we do this, and, you know, tarot is all about things that are hidden. So, I mean, it won't take, I could sit up here and fluff something all day, but I can't lie to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I do. So the purpose for me addressing that comment was everything that led up into the comment. So yesterday, I put out all 12 zodiac signs, March previews. Plus, I had personal readings, which I still have more personal readings to do. So I did a total of 15 readings yesterday. Okay. So for me to witness what was said, and it's like, how dare you? And it's like you're reading for yourself. So if I'm oohing and ahhing and I'm getting excited because I'm getting a gift, or the Most High steps into my spread, if I'm resonating with that, absolutely, I have every right to be excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm like? But that, granted, somebody could have been having a bad day, but I've had a long day. Okay. It started very early. Okay. I got things to do. I have a real life like everybody else. And the thing is, I even went back and forth. Well, maybe I'll do 6. Just not to even overexert myself. But I was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and do this. That way when Tuesday gets here, I could just, do personal readings and like kind of just do my own thing. Okay. Other things that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm too busy for certain things. So, but it really triggered me. And I want y'all to know that I'm not just, and that's why I was generous, because I didn't put the name out there. But I'm a firm believer on, I don't give nobody clout they don't deserve. Period. I don't care who you are. So I'm not going to put you on I'm not trying to shame you. That's the thing. And if you read in between the lines, you can see that I marked out who said the comment and left myself. Okay. So just be mindful of that. Just look between the lines now. So she's not trying to condemn this person. She's not trying to shame this person so that they run with their tail tucked in between their legs. Okay. But this is the prime example, though, of what happens. Like, this is the world we live in. And I know some people don't care. Some people feel like they're already, I'm doomed. I'm already done. I'm already through with life. I've already done this. But like I said, it's never too late to change. But never in my territory. That's why my intro now on all my videos says, welcome to my territory. Okay, so you tolerate all of what I give off over here if you're in my territory. That gives me, it's kind of like somebody coming to your house with that beef and they try to bum rush on your house and you blah blah right there on your property. Nobody can do nothing about it. You came into this person's personal territory and space with your hate. Your hateful act, your ambush, whatever you wanted to call it. And just because somebody can put some cute emojis, anyway, I'm going to, for one, I want to like really highlight the fact, okay? And I'm going to see if I can really just like kind of do this and kind of turn this in a way to where it's like, I don't know if I can really get this. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so these are my high users, okay? Not trying to really, it's a lot. And this says show 384 more. This is not anything new. I hide people all the time. And my channel has only been, it'll be 2 years in May. Like, it's not like this is new to me. Oh, this is the first time no, I don't have the time, okay? I really don't. Because like I said, I didn't have to put out more than those 6 readings. And it's funny because I believe this person commented. I believe they commented on Libra's reading. And that was reading number 7. I believe. It could have been reading number 6. But it's funny because Libra's reading was the most shadiest reading. It was the most gruesome. So I don't know if this person was a Libra and I was calling them out. Maybe they don't have to be a Libra. Maybe they're in that group of what I was saying. Because Libra's reading was really harsh. And Libra, you need to take note. Cross watcher, if you're dealing with a Libra, check your Libra. Okay? And it don't have to be the signs. But don't pay too much attention to the signs. But I know it was hidden for what it was meant to be hidden for this person to do all of this. And it's like, what? Like, anyway, now back to what we were talking about. Okay. So this person, and they actually had somebody try to come through and save them. And that's okay. Hop on whatever side you're on. I don't care. I don't have a team. Like, you either walk with me, you support me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever, but I don't force you. I don't try to sell anybody to walk with me. I don't try to sell anybody to believe me. I don't try to do any of that. Okay? I'm here to genuinely help. And I'd rather you just be quiet and work your little whatever manipulation behind the scenes that other people do than to bring it and leave it here. Because like I said, when you make it to my high user from channel, that's not a threat. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to help you heal that hurt in your heart. Because if I'm sending you to a place where I know that my intention is for you to be judged, that means I'm being judged as well. You can't want somebody to be judged and you not be judged back. You see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. All right. So if I'm still out here and I'm still out here doing my thing, I'm not perfect. None of us are, no matter, contrary to what people will have you to believe. Okay. There was only one perfect one, and it's not us. Okay. We embody the spirit, or some of us can't. We all have the ability to embody the spirit. Repent, ask for forgiveness, start living your life right. It's never too late. But you can't sit up here and project your negativity on somebody who holds the spirit. Okay? Don't do that. It's like some of us have worked very hard to get here, and I'm not talking YouTube. All right? And I'm not talking tarot either. Okay? Some of us are really, really who we are without tarot and without YouTube. Okay? So anyway, this comment, this person commented, and besides the little emojis that they put, you're gonna try to throw okay. Anyway, so this is their whatever. It says less oohs and ahs and oh my goshes and more in detail explanations. All you are creating is anxiety. It's like you read for yourself and we are the ones watching your theatrics. With prayer hands, the little magic wand, the Libra scale, and some kind of smiling cat. And so I guess that was supposed to, I don't know what, I don't even understand this comment. I feel like they wanted to say more. They really put what they wanted to say in the, I really feel like the whole comment, leave off the emojis, was their real true intentions of how they would want me to feel. It's like you read for yourself. I'm part of the collective. Of course my energy is in here. But it's probably 9 times out of 10 the one that's showing up with the Hierophant in it or the High Priestess in it. More than likely. And I mean the high kind. Up in the sky. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Not the spiritual practitioner. Not the witch. Like the real things. Okay? So I'm part of the collective like everybody else. That's why I read for everybody else. What do I tell y'all all the time? I say I don't even read for myself. I mean, it's like I watch the readings. I'm able to get information that I need to know through the same collective readings that I'm giving y'all. Now, why on earth? How? This doesn't even make sense. But you over here, and we are the ones watching your theatrics. You don't have to watch my theatrics. Like, this is my show. For entertainment purposes only. If that's what you prefer. Okay? But you can't do this. I'm a ooh and ah until I can't ooh and ah anymore. It's people in a coma right now. Knocked upside the head right now. Can't speak right now. They can't ooh and ah. Or they ooh and ah is like ooh, ah. Choose one. It won't be me. You're not finna make me miserable. They probably aching now. I don't know. But anyway, they had somebody come in for them as well overnight. They say as an opinion is just like an a-hole. Everybody has one. That's not an opinion. That's projection. That's negativity. That's not an opinion. And if you have opinion, it's something you could do that's called and keep it too. So it just like everybody has an a-hole, unless you want going around essing on people, there's nothing more to be. No, like everybody don't get down like that. It's levels to this. There's one that everybody has an opinion and it's like an a-hole and everybody has one here. And then there's some of us that's here and we're big on respect. And we don't play those kind of games. Okay? Because in these day and ages, you be blessed that your a-hole still works the way it's supposed to. Okay? And you don't have one of those bags on the side of you. Okay? Be grateful. You just never know. Okay? You never know who you're dealing with. Stop doing that. So anyway, so that was the whole thing. And like I told this person, may God give you back the judgment you placed and left here for me. Meaning that you judge me, or this is how you feel about me. Now I want God to see how he feels about you. Okay? Because he knows your heart. Don't be condescending. Don't be try to, and let me throw me some prayer hands. I'm glad, because he finna definitely, okay? I hope you prayed up. Okay? As you should be. All right? I don't threat on here. You seen all those high user from channels and 384 more. I don't have to give this much attention to something. But this is to make a point. So now, because and this is for anybody. But like I said, once you get the high user from channel, I've said this on a live. So maybe, like I said, it's always the ones, when you go to a new level, new people come in. Maybe they don't know. They didn't check your old community post. They didn't check your old live videos. They don't even really know you. They just want to come in here. They get some information. You calling them out. Because I'm telling you, the Libra reading was 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Somebody like really plotting on somebody in March. Okay? And it's like, oh no, you looks like you're reading for yourself, blah, blah, blah. Why would I tell my scheme? Like, nobody understands that. Why would I tell my scheme? Because I'm the type that will actually be able to get away with it. Why would I tell my scheme? I'm not big on revealing. So why would I tell my scheme? Why? I don't understand. Like, that makes no sense. So be mindful of, like I said, be careful out here in March, y'all. Be careful out here in March. Be careful anyway. When the last days. How many people? Let me see some. Let me see some. No, I'm telling you, people are really losing it. Like, for real, they losing their mind. But no. This don't make no sense. Like, why? Anyway, let's see. So anyway, that's why I keep telling y'all, like, quit. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But just know that things are moving right now. Okay. Look at that. Another one. So now there's been what? Three earthquakes hit the same area. Okay. Death toll now is 50,000 people dead. What y'all think going on out here? I don't understand. If you can't save nobody, you better save yourself. That's what I always say. Quit trying to be with the too cool clique. And the ones that's getting skin, I promise you, it don't matter if it's it does not matter if it's a big truckload of people coming against you. Let God work. Some of us let God work. We don't even have to. That right there, my comment. Oh, back to the person who is defending this person, kind of, sort of, with the everybody has one. They had like a little condescending comment a little bit too, saying a real chosen when he paid on mine. I didn't pay almost 400 people any mind. That's over 400 actually, 384, and y'all seen all them people. There was more than 16 before it got down to the 384. So I don't pay a lot of stuff any mind. Okay? And it could have been the same person. I don't know. Or somebody in their group. Stop. If y'all letting somebody try to manipulate y'all to go against somebody, y'all don't know that person. Y'all better make sure you have all the facts and figures. And the best thing you could do is stick to what you know. Okay? But anyway, this person said a real chosen one when he paid any mind. This person didn't speak life or death. Everything you say out your mouth, life and death is energy. Come on now. What is affirmations for? I don't understand. You can curse or bless yourself with your tongue. That's speaking life and death. That's what this is. So if I take what somebody said to me and I said, no, thank you, I don't want your projection, you can have that back. Whatever you meant, because maybe even if it, the beauty in it is like, even if I don't quite understand and I didn't know that you were being condescending but this is clear. It's like you read for yourself. That's a projection. All you are creating is anxiety. That's a projection. No, I'm not. Are you anxious? We're not anxious. People who are on the good side of karma, and when that justice card flip out, they know, oh, that's me. And that will come out, oh, that's me. Thank you. Yes. With the good side, we know what time it is. We don't have to, what we anxious for? We're excited. We oohing and ahhing. And oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. Come on now. So anyway, I simply told this person, like I said, may God give you back the judgment you placed here. So if, I don't know what this person does for a living. I don't know what they do with their life. And I don't know. But yeah, their anxiety probably went up a notch. Because I'm giving you back what you tried to give to me. That's not mine. You have that back. I can't do that. And it's like you out here. And I tell people that, like, I'm out here and I'm so honest. And I'm so forthright. And I do the right thing. Okay? Like, I try to. I am not perfect. I am not. And I'm telling you, I know how I can be. Okay? I know when I'm coming from a place of ego. And I know when I'm coming from a place of courage. They're different. They house in the same place, but they're different. Okay? Ego does not drive me. Okay? It took me some courage to come do this with y'all. Okay? It took me some courage because this is outside of my norm. You got to realize they like, let's have class now. Because I don't know this person. I still don't know them. I don't know their name. Y'all don't know their name. So y'all can't even watch them to see what's happening in their life. That's for them to see. And God is only going to judge you according to his measure. Your portion according to his measure. So keep that in mind. If you get thrown in the judgment box, you could come out unscathed. It just depends on you. We judge by our own problems, our own things that we put out on others, our own sins. We judge for that. And we can't, this is not, but I was just with the wrong crowd and they told me to go do it and I was made to do it. No, you ain't made to do nothing. I'm telling you, I have had a dream. I'm going to tell y'all too. I've had a dream. It's somebody right now on YouTube playing with them cars. They're young too, very young. And they get out here and they play with these cars. I told y'all, be careful playing with them cars. Look at all this. Be careful out here playing with these cars like this. It's okay. Like I told y'all, my advice is, even if you're not so good at the skill, because it is for entertainment purposes only. But it's real people following you. That's what makes it. That's what makes you. Yeah. That's what makes it dangerous. Okay. So you can do pick a cards and have somebody choose their deck. Like, what do you feel? Which deck do you choose? Blah, blah, blah. But it's people that actually lead people. They have nice big followings too. Now, just get ready to see how that turned out, because I've actually seen this person's death in my dream. I've seen a couple of YouTube tarot readers' deaths in my dreams. A couple of them. Like, I know exactly how they're gonna pass. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. Y'all know if y'all out here doing the right thing. If you out here doing the right thing and you know you out here, even if you don't know, because God will still grant you grace. Like, you'll have to be out here. You got a better chance of being the fool and not really fully knowing something. Like, I'm just doing my very best. And I'm just trying to, I don't, because like I said, these cards could be interpreted different ways. Okay. So if you're not really honestly and forthrightly reading an energy and really putting it out to the collective, especially if it's a collective reading, to the collective by your knowledge, because God knows your mind. He knows your play. He knows your heart. He knows your intention. So if you're literally just saying things, or you're projecting your energy, or you flip-flopping it, or you trying to, they just dropped something they made that I witnessed before. But anyway, but that's why I do everything on camera with you guys. Okay. I don't anything. Okay. But anyway, so I've witnessed that, but it's just like, and then the fact that they kind of still do it to this day. They still do it to this day, because I don't go looking for people. That's another thing. Like, it'll just be everybody that I know that has, probably not everybody, but if you come against me, you've come across my feed. You have. It literally, I go to YouTube, I press home, and I literally press home, and like, I'll just see you across my feed, like when I'm just scrolling. And so I might tap in. That's how I'm able to see a lot of y'all, and a lot of y'all are great. And I feel like y'all know if I just kind of have been there. I've either spoke something, or I pressed that thumbs up button for y'all. I'm even subscribed to some of y'all. Not the ones that I have witnessed their death, but you know what I'm saying? But that could be, I'm just saying. But I am subscribed to those who I feel like give great messages. You're very enlightening. Even those who do like a pre-shuffle or a pre-pull or whatever. I can still sense the genuine nature of just like, I'm just over here minding my business, and I'm trying to uplift y'all, like in a positive way. Like, I'm not trying to drag nobody else down. I'm not trying to, it's that kind of thing. Because I know everybody doesn't have that type of time. And a lot of people don't tend to watch longer videos. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand that, so anyway, just make sure that your intentions are right when you out here, because it's about to get real. And I ain't talking about just in March. Just in February, more than 50 people have died in one region. And just in February, we have had some massive storms, even in January, even in December. And baby, we ain't even made it. The storms that are happening now, the weather is it's unusual. This is not what happens in these places that are getting this. Because I thought it never rains in Southern California. California been getting their ass to. Okay? So I'm telling you, it's that kind of stuff going on. Like, for real. And I don't know what else to say. So just watch yourselves, y'all. Like, don't let nobody rain on your parade. Those who out here doing it, and you doing it with everything in you, let your work speaks for itself. Keep doing what you do. Also, don't go tit for tat. Because like I said, I don't go tit for tat with these people. I don't. This was just, like I said, I did that screenshot of that post. In my response, because that's really how I go down now. Because I'm only going to want for you what you want for me. Because that's only fair. So if you want peace, love, light, and blessings and harmony for me, that's what I want for you times 1,000 for 1,000 years. Your kids, your kids, kids, your kids, kids. You know what I'm saying? I want for you what you want for me. And that's just lesson 101 of survival. Especially when you keep your hands clean. God ain't gonna allow more to happen to you than what he sees fit. Is that right? Or is that right? Okay. So you have nothing to worry about. Why are you anxious? You should never be anxious. Don't ever let no reader project on you. You know your life. Now, a warning and anxiety are you having your own anxiety are two different things. Okay? Because if I go to my signs, and I know I watch readings like everybody else, I love zodiac. I love zodiacs. I do. I love the zodiacs. I love I love astrology. I love all things. I've always been this way. I have stars on my foot, tatted on my foot. Okay? Always been this way. All right? So just, I mean, I have to watch it like y'all. So if I'm watching, one of my top highly aspected signs, and I'm seeing somebody running off on me because it ain't me running off on somebody, I'm gonna start watching my back. I ain't getting anxious because I know I'm good, but I'm gonna watch people moves. I'm like, okay. And they might just come across my feed because my people send me stuff. They show me who you are. It could be in a dream. I remember when I was under attack last April. Something going, I'm telling you, March, April, May. I'm telling you, and beyond. This year just gonna be the one. A lot is getting wiped out, washed out. So yes, if I've been waiting on karma for 3 to 4 years, and it's coming in this year, toast to that. Okay, because like I said, I keep my hands clean. I don't retaliate. Everybody can't say that. Y'all don't see me. Go on my community board. Y'all don't see me going back and forth with nobody. I don't do that. Y'all barely hear me say or do anything. Like, for real. I'm gonna drop these messages though off to you. Hello. There you go. Message. And that's all I could do. And I do that without it taking all the extra. I'm not out here to just run this bag up. If that was the case, I'd be on live every day giving y'all some card readings for, $20 a card. Like I said, when I do Patreon, my Patreon, like, it may seem expensive, but I promise you it's not. What you get over there, it's not. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. Them readings, what you break down, even if you get the low tier with just love and career, you break down all of those readings per reading you get monthly. That's 25 cents a reading. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. That is not in this exclusive content that nobody on YouTube, like, they would have to be over there with you just to see what you got going on. And they pay their way just like you. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. So it's okay to take the road less traveled. Okay? You don't have to be with everything that other people are with. If it's something that you want to do too, some of you, it's time for y'all to rise up. Okay? And I ain't talking about like this. It's a difference. People put all their business on YouTube community board like people care. People don't care. They don't care that much. I promise you they don't. But it's for entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying. But don't put your personal business on here like that. Don't do that. If you want to share good news and your kid's cute, like, ooh, like my daughter had kindergarten pictures today. Like, cap and gown pictures. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, if it's something that you're proud of, yes, share that. But don't never let them see you sweat. Okay? Never let them see you sweat. So, like I said, the purpose of me giving this video is to save lives. I'm going to be hiding people left and right probably again today. Okay? Usually they come in like in groups. That's why I'm like, don't, please, if you're being puppet stringed, or somebody telling you to do something, or you in the wrong crowd, please don't. You curse yourself. You curse yourself, your family, your womb, your kids. You curse everything when you messing with certain people. Okay? You just don't do that, because some people really out here living honest. They ain't perfect. They got a past. But in this day and age, they're out here trying to make a way for them, their kids. They're building empires. They're out here trying to put their best foot forward. They're not trying to scheme through life. They're trying to work hard. They're trying to be an example. They're trying to make it. Okay? To the last, to the very end. Okay? So just keep that in mind when you doing that. Don't let nobody, some of y'all give y'all life up and y'all basically give it to somebody else. But like I said, once again, to this young tarot reader, she's very young, very, very young. I'm sure a lot of you even have ran across her channel. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. But the very thing is the very person that she works for or who she moves for or whoever team she's on, that's gonna be the person that hurt her. It is. The person who's telling her, go on there, go live, go do this, go do that. That's gonna be the very person who hurts her. So be careful. Knowing, love who you love, but take care of yourself, y'all. And that could be anybody, but just don't throw your life away for this ain't forever. This should never be forever. Some people who are really meant to do this forever. Like, this it. Okay? But some people, they're trying to do it to run up a bag and all that extra stuff. Just don't play with it. If you want to keep it light and fluffy, you can. But just make sure you're not out here and somebody telling you do this or do that and all of that. And you're just out here saying stuff just so you don't lose subscribers. Or just so you can keep getting your check. Like, don't do it for that. Okay? Because God gonna always bless you. When you pay by the Most High, you don't have to worry about somebody paying you. It's gonna come through the person. But you got to know where it's coming from. Okay, don't get it from underground. Get it from up there. All right. But I pray all y'all stay blessed. I done did 35:55 on the clock. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, so I hope I didn't, startle anybody. I'm definitely not setting up anxiety, and I hope you love my messages here. And please feel proud that I serve y'all. I'm a servant. I'm merely a vessel. Okay? And that's why I say that, like what you buying for me or you insulting me does not just insult me. I'm made for this. I've been going through this my whole life. And it still ain't made me no sourpuss. I'm not a negative person. And oh my gosh. Okay? I get excited because I'm telling you, that's who I am. I'm a free person. I'm the fool. But not really. So take that how it resonates. But I'm just saying, be out here, be careful, be loving. Have fun too. Don't be scared to live. You are protected no matter where you go. I'm telling you, I learned a lot in church all them years. I learned a lot. Okay? I learned about church people. But I got a lot of good lessons, a lot of good things. And it opened me up to a lot. And I'm like I said, I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a church goer. I don't condemn the church. I'm not against churches. I'm not that person. I'm not judgmental like that. That's for God to see fit. I know how to distance myself so that God can work. Okay? So just, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure, like, if it's something going on with you and someone, distance yourself so that God can work. And that's in any aspect of your life. Family, friends, work, blah, blah, blah. Because, it's just one of those things that, you know, like, even if you live, like, in an apartment complex, as soon as you move about that joint, just don't be surprised what happened to the building. I'm just saying. Like, just know that everything takes time, and in due time, you will get what's yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but watch your back. Watch the company that you keep. Okay? So, anyway, they're dropping in me too a reading. It's a Cancer reading. Is it Cancer? Is it Cancer? It's a reading called Samson Loves Delilah. And I don't know if y'all familiar with that story. But Samson Loves. Is that the name of it? Samson Loves Delilah. Yeah. It's a Cancer reading. It's a next 24. That they just dropped to me just now. And it's Samson Loves Delilah. It's called Pay Attention. It's a Cancer reading. Maybe y'all should check it out, whether you're a Cancer or not. If you know somebody is dealing with somebody that's going to, what I just said about that tarot reader. For real. It could go flip-flop. This is what Samson, like, this woman is, this woman bad for you. You keep, or this man are bad for you, but they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know I can handle them. No, you don't know the extremes, because it's a group effort. It's not just a person. This is who when you love is teamed up with somebody else to plan your demise. Okay? But I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for the support. March is gonna be a good month. I'm coming hard for y'all. Okay, we're gonna get them good messages out here. We're gonna have fun. We're coming into the spring, and it's just gonna be a good time, y'all. But bye, y'all.